Are you into bicycling? Well, I'm not, but bicycling is kind of a big thing, and my wife actually got into bicycling. So what happens is, she loves bicycling, and usually she rides on the weekends, and she has done the MS 150, which is a race that goes from Houston to Austin, about a 150-mile race, and they do that every year. Um, but anyway, when she started, she had a $300 bike she purchased from a rider friend who convinced her that it was a lot of fun. Now, keep in mind that Adriana did like to bicycle before, mainly on mountain roads. She was happy to get into the sport again. Now, spending $300 for a bicycle seems steep to me. I've seen them in Academy for $100. Now, her friend tells me that she had spent $800 for that bike when it was new a couple of years earlier, and she was ready to upgrade to a $2,000 model. So she was more than happy to sell it for a good price to someone who would enjoy it, like my wife. Now, I was wondering why she would spend that kind of money when Academy already had a brand new one for just $100 plus tax. Now, isn't a new 2019 model what we call an upgrade? Anyway, she started in riding Saturdays and sometimes Sundays. I'm talking about my wife. And by the time she was done each day, she was very tired when she got home. That is great workout, I always tell her while sitting on the couch watching reruns of Cheers. As time went by, she started complaining about her shoes. They were not the right shoes for bicycling. They needed to have cleats. Now, I don't know much about women's shoes, but when I had shoes with cleats, I was playing soccer. Now, I was wondering if she wasn't bicycling in the weekend, but rather playing ball with the boys at the soccer field. Not having the right shoes turned into not having the right bicycle. That did make me happy. I figured I could sell her $800 bicycle for $400, recoup the initial $300, and use the extra $100 to buy a brand spanking new bicycle at Academy. Did I say Academy? I was thinking Walmart. But she was thinking the Bike Barn Bicycle Shop. So one evening, she dragged me into the shop to look at bicycles. I was more than willing to go. I was ready to sell that bike and break even. I figured we'll do a couple stops, the Bike Barn, then the Academy, and finally I will convince her that whatever they had at Academy we could get cheaper at Walmart. I could have never been so wrong in so many levels. The Bike Barn has rows of bicycles of any kind. I didn't know you couldn't ride road bicycles on the dirt. Did something happen during my college year that I missed? When I was younger, we go and got a bicycle for Christmas, and we rode that bike on any kind of terrain. In fact, I don't think mine even had gears, but I was the fastest rider in the neighborhood. Now, going back to that Bike Barn shop, I look at all the bikes and I couldn't find any bicycle under $500, unless you were looking for a bicycle for a 3-year-old, and then you could purchase the son's little kitty bicycle for just a few more dollars over 100. Anyway, so I grabbed my phone and I was actually looking at the GPS because I wanted to find out where was the closest Walmart. And I was about to dash out of the store when my wife stopped me to tell me that she was waiting for Steve, the salesman. Apparently, she had already spoken to Steve and had a bicycle in mind. A tall, handsome guy came out of the repair area and greeted my wife with such a big smile I could swear I have seen him before in the soccer field. "Your bike is ready," he said. I was speechless. I looked at my wife looked at Steve looked at me, and $3,000 later, we walk out of the store. Now, While we were in the car, I finally could mutter a word out of my mouth, and I said, that is not the bicycle I had in mind. And my wife, with a straight face, answered, I know, but they will change the pedals tomorrow so I can get the shoes with the right cleats. Amen.